All right, so after the runoff from Tropical Storm Fred, I've walked down to the drainage gully Alpha to give you a pretty rare view of just how much this really does fill up. I am easily ankle deep down here, and a lot of the brush is preventing this from really emptying quickly. In a regular world, this wouldn't be this backed up, and this little reservoir would not be here. I've walked over this a few times. As you can see, it's quite a landscape from down here. Yeah, there's a lot of little branches to be cleaned up. This will go all the way, cutting across west to east. A lot of mosquitoes. Something tells me I will not be wanting for kindling in the future. A couple big boys down here too. Ooh. Oh. All tropical storm runoff headed eventually for the Cateros River. That's where all this water eventually goes. Last time I saw deer, the whole family of deer were over there. They usually are active at first light and last light, according to people who know more about this than me. And look, already you see sprouts coming up. Sprouts getting reactivated in the ground everywhere. Thousands and thousands of sprouts being reactivated from all the sunlight coming in, and all of the water makes for a germination factory back here. So if I don't begin grooming and raking this quickly, here's some grasses and weeds coming up. All those little plants will very quickly start to take over. This is the what they call the trash pile over here. This is where all the remnant goes. That pile, you can't tell in the video, but that pile is huge. That pile is easily 20 feet high, maybe more. There's like 9 years of firewood over there for every campfire you can imagine. Just want to walk down to this road, which is all this logging road, which is all blocked because because the drainage is stopped up. All of this needs to get drained. It's supposed to, you can see it's blocked up over here. I don't know how deep this is. Of course, on the bottom there's mud. Ooh. So this is what's holding everything back from proper drainage down and around. It's not totally blocked, but it's kind of like a beaver dam. It's pretty effectively blocked. One swipe of an excavator could open this right up and drain this whole thing out. But not having one of those yet. Operative word, yet. To the left, you go down to the pond area. To the right, you go down to the observation ledge and cabin area. I think, am I? Maybe I am wrong. No, that goes to the right, goes to the trash pile. You follow this, you follow this one down. I don't want to make this video too long. You can, this is muddy as anything, as you can imagine. A lot of the sand. You can see the gully in the middle of all the sand kind of washing away. It'll be fun to see where I'll ended up. Probably down here somewhere. In fact, walking on the sand is a little easier in parts because it's been drained, but some it's a little squishier. Oh, this is deer. Yeah, part of our family of deer that are probably watching me right now. Deer are clever. Their little pelts blend in perfectly to the woods. I guess that's why they survive. Ooh. So for those of you wondering, right down here is about halfway down the property, which is crazy because, walking down here, it's like having my own park. It kind of is exactly that. Pretty amazing the work this is slimy, but the work these guys are able to do. They're just about done. A couple of their machines are still here. They've got, I think, one more load to haul away. You can see this is still draining reasonably well, even though they took the pipe out. You can see it's about level on both sides, which means it's still draining reasonably well. Underneath this whole natural bridge that they put down, that will eventually collapse as the stems decay. You can see how deep they went into some of these sideways. I think up there, if you follow this around, that may lead to what I am thinking about building, a boathouse, because the lake will be just beyond there. I think this is the wetlands that I had them leave alone. This moss and these fern families have been growing here for about 100 years. I said, leave that alone. Don't see a lot of seedlings popping up. Down here. Every time I make a noise like that, it's because I just lost my balance, sinking into the muck. All right, so up here, up there is the hill that looks out to the young compound, and that would mean that just beyond here, we see that clearing is where the pond will be when I get it dug out, hopefully soon. Oh, this is nasty footing. I don't know if I made a video of this, maybe I did, I don't remember. So look at this clearing up here. The guys did a great job. At the top of this hill, they cleared what they call a vista, which is where they clear down a side of a hill for the purposes of getting a view. This is precisely where I am envisioning a cabin at least 2 stories, maybe with observatory on top or something. You can see how much it's opening up here. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, so I think right there is Tracy's house. I think, unless I have it wrong. And that goes to the west. That's directly west. That's the Young Compound Hill. Ormsby Road goes down that way, and my land slopes down and around to the south end over there, where I've cleared out for a solar array and a rifle range, which should be a ton of fun. This will all clean up. This will all clean up really nice, I think. Looking forward to it.